Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. And this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about Kerry Washington being on the cover of Time magazines for women in history, since this is Women's History Month. Also, but it says women making history. But also, I'll be talking about Nene Leaks getting on the reboot of College Hill, which is supposed to be a reboot of an old series. I also will be talking about Ryan Coogler getting arrested in January because the bank teller thought he was a robber. Also, I will be talking about Jennifer Hudson being congratulated by her team for getting a new talk show. And last but not least, I'll be talking about Bruno Mars 1 year anniversary of them releasing their hit "Leave the Door Open." As I just mentioned, it was reported yesterday that Ryan Coogler had got arrested in January because the bank teller thought he was a robber, and they kept the secret quiet until Variety got a hold of the story, and then it was retweeted from other blogs and magazines after that. But Ryan Coogler, when they asked Ryan Coogler, he said, well. He wanted to put that behind him, and he wanted to move on because Bank of America Bank of America worked it out with him, and him and Bank of America worked it out, and they didn't want to have anything else to do with it. But the picture that I saw, it just looked like a black man with a mask on and some glasses, and because we have glasses, but I guess according to certain reports, he had wrote on the back of his on the back of his withdrawal slip and told the woman that he wanted $12,000, and he wanted to be discreet about it. He wanted bills. Some people are blaming him for that because they were saying he shouldn't have wrote on the back. You're supposed to write all your stuff on the front, which you are. He could have told the woman, he could have told the teller in her face, I wanted certain bills and stuff. They say it was a black teller, but she was, yeah, I guess she was just trying to do her job and stuff like that. But it was a shame that he had to get arrested. And I know of certain times that the bank won't let you get a whole lot of money out, whether it's a $12,000 or $3,000, because I know when I used to get a certain big amounts of money and stuff, the bank would tell me I could get like $100 or $200, but they had to hold some money in the bank. So yeah, when you're trying to get large sums of money out and stuff like that, like I just mentioned, whether it's a little money like $3,000 or $12,000, the bank go looking all kind of crazy and wondering where you want to get all your money out at one time. But I'm glad Ryan Coogler settled the situation. But if I was him, I would leave Bank of America. On another note, it was reported last week that Nene Leaks is coming back to reality TV, and I said, reality TV, what show she gonna be on? And they said she's gonna be on the reboot of College Hill, but it's gonna be for people who dropped out of college or never finished college. And I was saying, well, how that premise is gonna go? I mean, I used to hear about College Hill a while back. I tried to watch one episode, but I didn't like it. So, but they're saying they're already filming it, and it's filming it here in Houston at Texas Southern University, because that is the black HBCU down here in Texas. But anyway, I'm happy for Nene Leaks and her new show and stuff like that, because a couple of weeks ago she was saying she was being blackballed. But I'm so glad that she got her own show. On another note, Jennifer Hudson team congratulated her on getting her new talk show and stuff like that. And I'm glad she's getting a new talk show too, because even though I liked the Tamron Hall at first, to me she's kind of boring. But anyway, I'm kind of glad Jennifer Hudson is getting her talk show, and they gave her a big old cake and they congratulated her. And also one of the group members from June's Diary, Crystal Lynn wished Jennifer Hudson good luck and congratulated her. So I'm glad our Hollywood friends is congratulating Jennifer Hudson, because they know she contributed a whole lot to the industry. On another note, it was revealed last week that Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak hit "Leave the Door Open" was a year old. And I said, a year old. I said they did put it out last year. I said, but ooh, that show you how time flies. And so he was getting congratulated by the by the music industry and anything and everything too. And his song had already, I think, made double platinum or triple platinum. So everybody was congratulating them. And then he still had that Las Vegas residency. And from the clips, from the little clips that I have been seeing, that show was a big extravaganza. Certain people have been putting certain small clips on YouTube because they were saying that Bruno Mars and them didn't want people to have their cameras, so they had them lock up their cell phones and stuff. But the few stuff that I've been seeing seems like it's been pretty good. So I'm happy for Bruno Mars and the whole Silk Sonic album is good, and I've been listening to it back and forth. Cheryl Underwood signed a development deal with CBS Network and CBS Daytime and stuff. And I was so surprised she's going to be doing, I think, documentaries and other kind of stuff for CBS. So I'm happy for Cheryl Underwood because Cheryl Underwood has really been through something on that show on the talk. So I'm glad that she's doing other stuff outside of the talk and stuff like that. So I'm so happy for Cheryl Underwood, and like I said, I'm happy for Cheryl Underwood, and I'm glad that she's doing her thing on her own for CBS and other stuff like that. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a Ti. I mean, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a Ti is. I am out.